All week we're bringing you extended highlights of the 4 championship games held over the weekend, featuring our local teams in the Twin State area. Today we'll break down the Sunapee baseball team's trip to Northeast Delta Dental Stadium in Manchester, New Hampshire, for what was the program's 4th trip to the title game in the last 5 years.
The 4th-ranked Lakers headed into Saturday's game on the home turf of the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, eager to defend their 2014 crown. But they also knew they'd be in for a serious challenge against 3rd-seeded Portsmouth Christian Academy and its hard-throwing ace, Wesley Tobin. Concerns were heightened early as the Eagles crossed the plate with the game's first run in the bottom of the first, when Sunapee starter Will Austin hit a batter with the bases loaded. But the sophomore limited the damage in the opening frame by inducing this ground out to third baseman Mike Platt. That momentum carried into the top of the second when junior shortstop Cole Cruz led off the inning with this line drive shot to left center, but the single proved to be Sunapee's only hit on the day as Tobin lived up to the hype to the tune of a 19-strikeout complete game effort. Still, PCA added a trio of insurance runs in the home half of the second when Joseph Toll sent this grounder past a diving Cade Robinson to make it a 2-0 game, before Connor Foley's 2-run double here made it a 4-run game. Luckily for the Lakers though, a heads-up play by catcher Ben Robinson resulted in Foley being tagged out at third to end the inning. Sunapee benefited from a little bit of patience in the top of the third, as a leadoff walk to Kira Lucas and back-to-back walks to Cade Robinson and Ben Robinson brought Cruz back to the plate with the bases loaded. And while he couldn't replicate his base hit from an inning earlier, his walk still resulted in an RBI for what was his team's lone run for the contest. The Eagles didn't take long to respond to the score though, making it a 5-1 game in the third when Paul Stodd scored from third on a wild pitch, before an errant pickoff attempt an inning later had PCA celebrating a 5-run lead. Austin returned to the hill for the start of the fourth, but was pulled after recording the first out to cap off a 5-hit, 7-strikeout performance. And things didn't fare much better for the Lakers with Cruz throwing in relief, as a costly wild pitch in the fifth increased the deficit to 7-1, before this RBI single off the bat of Sean Bradley and this 2-run single by Toll rounded out the game's scoring. Cole shut the Eagles down in the sixth, capping off a 2-hit, 2-strikeout effort. Sunapee managed 2 more base runners in the contest when Austin walked in the sixth and Platt drew a walk in the seventh, but Tobin made sure they wouldn't hurt, inducing the final out on a ground out to second to clinch a 10-1 victory and PCA's first title since 2010. I spoke with Sunapee coach Tom Frederick after the game, who didn't hesitate to credit his young team for its 15-5 season, despite coming up 1 win short of its ultimate goal.
I'm really proud of the guys. I thought, although we didn't get the result we wanted today, getting to this park is the goal and dream of every team that plays baseball in the state. We've been fortunate enough to get here a few times, and we didn't get the result we wanted. You got to tip your cap to their pitcher today. He threw a great game, but at the same time, I thought our guys did a nice job. We weren't as crisp as we could have been, and a lot of the younger guys are just really scratching the surface of their talent. No seniors, a lot of freshmen, a couple 8th graders out there today. Disappointed with the score, but not with the result of the season.
Be sure to check out tomorrow's broadcast when we break down the Bellows Falls baseball team's first trip to the title game since 1999. That does it for YCN Sports. I'm Mike Pizzone.